Greetings and salutations, everyone. And welcome back to some more Phoenix Wright, Aceattorney Trilogy, specifically Justice for All. We're at part 2-1, the first trial that we've got into in this chapter. And supposedly it's the one we have to win in, or the guy on the radio will be mad. And then Maya might not be around anymore, although she was escaping. Last we saw, she was escaping from the room, so who knows where she is now.
Yeah.
District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Also, that's the time, but I won't read it out.
Adrian did it?
That's what it looks like.
Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that.
In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you.
A mountain of evidence?
I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you.
Please, Mr. Lawyer, dude, like I said yesterday. I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that.
I understand. Question mark. Well, it's almost time.
Is it gonna be Edgeworth again? Oh, it's Mia. Okay.
Mia!
We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know, but I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Dude, why is that girl wearing that?
Yeah, why does she look so weird? Indeed.
Put some clothes on.
Let's get yeah. She should. Phoenix, what are you doing?
I think we're gonna distract the court.
It's him! This is Wright.
Good morning. It is, Mr. Attorney, the day of the trial.
Maya, she's unharmed, right?
Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial.
Good to the principal.
For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning.
Present? What in the world would you want to give me?
You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win today's contest, if you please.
Wait! The kidnapper sent me a present?
Mr. Lawyer, dude, who was that?
No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything.
Dude, did your nose just get longer?
Oh my god, he's Pinocchio.
It's 22nd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3.
One day, Phoenix will be a real boy.
Yeah.
Court is now in session for the trial of Matt and God. Are the prosecution and defense ready?
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? What did you do to her?
I don't know, Your
Oh my
Honor.
God.
Why are you getting mad at me? Your
Your
Honor.
Honor!
Don't say it. You
Please
can
be quiet,
bailiff if you
bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
What?
Shot?
I hope you like my present.
Oh my god. Gums, you had enough.
Snap.
I can't do this. You're tracking me. How dare you? Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
His present.
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at this moment.
She hasn't won a single case.
If she were to disappear, it would mean absolutely nothing. It would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane. Miss Von Karma, is she alright?
I don't have that answer.
Who could this be?
Is this gonna be Edgeworth stepping up to the plate?
Maybe.
Maybe?
She's
Voice
alive
it as Edgeworth. Just
and
in
in
case.
stable condition.
That's good. Phew! You're
Thought he'd
dramatic music.
Your Honor. Due to the circumstances, Miss Franziska von Karma cannot appear in court today.
Father appeared in court with a gunshot wound just fine.
Yes, but he was long since healed. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready, naturally.
And get off the witness stand.
What are you doing there, you idiot?
You're used to being on trial, I see.
Yeah.
Miss von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery.
It's not the same shoulder the father was shot into.
Is that just poetic?
Maybe? Or was he shot in the leg? I don't
Because
remember.
he grabs his shoulder, right, when he's mad.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
I think it was
I'm trying to remember if it was his right. Might have been his left, I don't remember. Have to look at his sprite later.
Yeah.
Luckily, I've looked this case over and I am familiar with all the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt on guard.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for in my long journey this past year. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand.
Get Von Karma out of the picture so he can bring his boy back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's missed him.
Witness, your name and occupation.
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now.
For now? Tell me your emotional drama.
Well, see, I can hardly eat on this job. I think I need to find something else. After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Go home.
Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes, sir.
Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that.
Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight.
Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The
If only I
he
told
was,
him that there was a kidnapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. The bare facts of the case.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Carrita, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
And why bring it up at all?
I know what to point at.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room.
Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant went home alone to their rooms, sir. Went alone to their rooms, not home. Why did I say that?
Macaulay Culkin was not there. I see, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
'Tis the season for home invasion, sir.
True.
Anything jump out? Also, this was new in the update. They have these now, so you can actually tell.
Oh, you actually see how many statements there are.
Makes it easier.
So you don't accidentally keep flying past the end and have to go through them talking to each other.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I think later games already had that, but now it's good to have them in these ones. Okay, so which
Let's
anything
press
jump out?
about
You
the
wanna press
guitar
everything?
case.
Yeah.
Just press that guitar case to see.
So do the two about the guitar case. This one first.
Yeah.
And why did you think that?
Because it was empty, pal. The Jammin' Ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. And we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime.
Oh, then how about this theory? Fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that?
We thought of that too, but
But
the only fingertips on the guitar case were the victims.
His fingertips.
only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory then.
Wrong, did I
Throw
say
in the
it?
towel.
It was.
Yeah, he said fingertips instead of fingerprints. It's like they severed his fingers.
Empty.
quit.
How
I can't
ghastly.
breathe.
Now we know it
Damn
has his
it.
fingerprints on it.
You guys go press this too.
What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night.
Well then, where was it?
The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Carita, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir.
So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case?
Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So the guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Sounds like a real blunder. No wonder he died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all.
Our first order of business should be to gather more info from this testimony.
Might be a trap set up for us somewhere.
Maybe.
Gumshoe known for his traps.
However, setting off traps is a part of a lawyer's job too.
If you say so.
Of course, we're supposed to escape from them too, wouldn't you say?
I
You
guess.
told me that beforehand, Phoenix yells as his leg is caught in a bear trap.
Help, I'm bleeding out.
I guess we'll press everything. Didn't sound like we need to find out, something wrong. We just need to, get info. So let's press
Get
everything.
attacked.
Now please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony.
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m., and then there was a short break. A special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
That's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Which is to say, the murder occurred during 30-minute break.
Please continue with your testimony, detective.
The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Straight face, just, yeah. It's like, okay, thanks, Gumshoe. It's just like, yeah, so what? Who's this Adrian Andrews you're talking about?
She's a defendant, Matt Onguard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir.
Bring her into the court at once. Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence.
When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. On Guard. After visiting his room, she went to the victim's room to get him for the show, sir.
I see. And that's when she found the victim's body.
Cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Corito was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to this bandana.
Banana.
His bandana, sir. That's the thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir.
Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana.
What about the knife?
Oh. Edgy.
Judge is just minion-pilled.
I swear.
Seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death.
We have a crafty murderer on our hands here, wanting to indict himself.
Time of death 8:15 p.m. Cause strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with a knife.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt on guard? Because there was a reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like Edgeworth's back in full swing.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter.
Yes, sir.
Enough for the theatrics. Just tell me the case, please.
Why arrest on guard?
Matt On Guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's a Eggman ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja's costume, found on Mr. On Guard's hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
You just said he was strangled, right?
He bought the knife. It's like, how do you know he bought the knife?
Yeah.
Especially when you're in a hotel where that's what the cutlery looks like. It's like he clearly bought this, so it's
I think
premeditated.
he
It's
said
like,
right.
what? I thought it said bought. Brought would make more sense, but I thought I could have
Maybe
sworn
it was just spelled
there
wrong.
wasn't
I
an
don't
R.
know.
Well,
Who knows? You know, it's only had like 4 re-releases. You know, they can't fix all the spelling errors.
Yeah.
And its fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing.
It was sort of sticky. Not stinky. Well, I guess it was. On the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clear, sir.
And ask him where the knife's been.
oh, good.
There's the victim's blood and On Guard's fingerprints. In the grip. Great Gatewater isn't gray.
And here's this button.
It was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood?
Yes, and we know that the blood is on the victim's blood, sir. Blood on it is the victim's blood, sir. My bad.
What?
I can't speak. I suck at it.
Gumshoe's got the end of his career looming, and he just can't get the words out.
Yeah.
Poor guy. All this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Not a user error or anything. I'm sorry.
It's all white.
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, right?
I'll find a hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless question.
Why rest on guard? Okay, let's see. Anything jump out at you? You want to press everything.
Go to where he bought the knife and then present the knife. If it says, say, bought.
Just say
Yeah, bought.
You're alright.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
I
think
feel
it's-
like it's got Gatewater written on it. How do you know it wasn't just, even if it's brought, how do you know it wasn't just the one in the guy's room? So who knows? Could have been his knife.
Objection!
Wait a second.
What?
So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand.
That's right, pal. The defendant.
Did not buy this knife.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Huh?
It has a Gatewater seal set into the handle.
Gatewater. I think I've heard that name somewhere before.
That's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel.
Oh.
The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated.
Plus, he wasn't even murdered with the knife to begin with. Yes, that is very true. This is a very big...
Yeah, and no one ever thinks, yes, someone cannot be stabbed post-mortem. That's impossible. And then, yeah, whatever.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
What?
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There is one currently on the police officer. The police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
But I didn't. Oh.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
Why, that's obvious. This came from the victim, Mr. Corrida's room.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate his last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the plate.
There's a knife and a fork on the table. It would never give him two knives. Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Matt Ongard.
I've never seen this room before in my life. What do you mean, recall?
Wow, no one takes
Have that
pictures of
so Raven
anything,
moment in the
Jason.
court. Just
Yeah.
Yes, photographic memory.
Especially what was on top of his plate. There is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife. We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Onguard's knife was missing.
Very
Mr. Onguard had gone to the victim's room with a knife he'd used during the dinner. Why would he carry a knife to a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Death by butter knife.
This looks
Amazing,
like a
Mr.
butter knife.
Edgeworth. Absolutely brilliant. A brilliantly clear deduction. No one could say anything to change my mind. Guilty.
Seems like Edgeworth had this planned from the very beginning.
In order to do the plan it from the very beginning, you would have to have known that he was going to get the one.
He planned to get Von Karma to get shot. 4D
He's
chest.
the
Edgeworth
mastermind.
did this. He did this whole thing so he can get back to his boyfriend Phoenix and make up.
Yeah.
This must be one of those traps, and I just walked headlong into it.
A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of your honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. I do like hearing his voice.
Evidence not yet shown.
He needs evidence that the court hasn't shown yet. In other words, new evidence.
Thanks for spelling it out. What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
I don't know,
Nope,
but
I
I'm
got
gonna
nothing.
save in case something bad goes
It's
wrong.
like, I got nothing. He's like, okay, well, guilty.
Well,
Phoenix. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here,
that gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat.
Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court?
Actually, I
Sure.
do. Or no, not right now.
yes, we do.
I mean, Edgeworth's even throwing us a softball, just like, hey.
There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. Something that this court has yet to see.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I am giving you one chance and only one.
What the judge is saying, right, is don't try pulling one of your usual bluffs here.
If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us.
This is my badge.
Nobody's seen it yet.
Believe it or not, I'm a lawyer.
So yes, this is the instant game over if you get it wrong, as indicated by the flash.
Yeah.
of the quiz.
Mm-hmm.
Full penalty. Penalty of death, literally. I have no idea.
Like you just stop reading
Take a
the
look
line.
at this kidnapper's radio.
That kidnapper's radio.
Be like, I need to win this. Like,
I know
Lada's
this
camera was
has
stolen.
Never been mentioned.
Like the juice.
Yeah, that was there.
Why is there a full glass of juice next to the victim?
That's all I can think of that's related to this. So which one you
We're
want?
not gonna
camera or
suddenly be
juice?
like. I mean, I would say juice because that's been in a picture and then it hasn't been brought up. So, being like a camera was stolen, be like, so. What does this have to do with the murder?
So juice it is, everyone.
Yeah, juice, and
believe
then
so,
we get
yeah.
to we get to get our game over where they execute Maya. This is a wine glass, is it not? A juice glass, Your Honor.
Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser.
Well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of the dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over along with everything else is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Well, what do you all have to say?
Oh, well, yes. It is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth, tell me how to feel.
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion?
You cannot function without me, it seems. You don't need my opinion. Because there's no special meaning to that glass.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example. She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking.
It does sound very plausible, Mr. Wright. Well, I'd like to ask her myself.
Could Miss Andrews really have set that glass down without thinking? It's possible, or there's no way.
No, absolutely not.
We have a thesis for
No
that.
way she could have set glass down.
I'm just wondering, they ask us why. I don't know why.
Recall how the fridge was absolutely filled with, like, tomato stuff. And that's tomato juice in that thing.
And then there's
Why
tomato
would
juice
she be
bottle
drinking
on the
tomato
table.
juice as well? Like,
So it's like she just comes in, pours herself a drink, and then it's like, oh yeah, I should call the cops.
yeah, and it just sets it down
There's-
beside of him? I don't fucking think so.
There's no
There's
way.
No way.
Jose, if I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can
I'm
look
gonna
for my
become an
proof
alpha male.
later. For now, I should trust my instinct and point with certainty.
They just might fall for it. I felt provoking enough.
The defense would like
Bluff.
to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual.
Yeah, all you need to do is say, how about you do some proof? And then it's like, wait
no,
a sec.
you. And it's like, whoa.
Judge has never seen this before.
Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim? Starts eating popcorn.
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything useless. I have the evidence to support. Unless I have the evidence to support it.
But it's true, he also never says anything useless. Unlike Phoenix.
Well, you know.
You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
But then,
It was me, Phoenix. I put it there.
That is, of course.
Anyway,
Of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
fingerprints.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one? Well, whose were they? Perhaps the person you stated?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were one of Adrian Andrews.
What? There's Andrew's fingerprints. Well, there goes our scheme.
Well, I mean, it's still the same. It's just like, hey, you don't know where this all happened, you know? Coulda came in and poured a glass, doesn't mean she brought it with her. Just still our question.
just seems weird, though. Like, maybe she touched the glass thinking, like, wow, this is kind of odd. Because even she would think it's odd. Everything's messed up around here, and the only thing that's, like, there is the wine glass. Like, that doesn't mean she placed it, though.
This
Or
is
she
why
went
I
over
said,
to flirt and then killed a guy and then got thirsty and then poured herself a drink and then was like, oh wait, I gotta call the cops.
left the evidence, I guess. Whatever.
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there.
You said maybe Edgeworth. You withheld the information and said it as a guess when you knew it as a fact. How dare you?
So yeah, because it's actually a good scheme, because then it like forces us to like challenge it, and then it can like, by the act of challenging it, now we've spent longer on the thing and we've cemented it in everyone's brains that yes, we have evidence and everything for it. So anyway, I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Kurita. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned, and set the glass down on the dresser.
See, we have a picture of it, that means it happened.
Yeah.
Mental
definitely.
image shoved into your brain. What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well.
Grr.
Or perhaps maybe I'm baiting you. Maybe I want you to prove me wrong. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I've come to discover.
Do my job. Wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth, you're a prosecutor? I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from.
Another witness.
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
He's actually doing his job. Trying to just present the case and not be like, I want to win.
Yep. Character development.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation.
Heartbreaking. Lawyer does his job for the first time.
You old bitch. Your name and occupation.
Gotcha.
I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier.
Oh, Edgy boy, it's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me.
I saw the report with their testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do.
It's really funny.
But today I'm going to tell you anything and everything. Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime. I'll tell you my measurements. Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know. Ooh, shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Don't interrupt his Gramps. Just met him.
No. Please, by all means, interrupt her. Please.
Contempt of court.
Anyways, witness, Your Honor, your testimony, please.
It's true what they say, that youth are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on secretary detail hotel the night of the murder.
Security. Secretary detail.
Okay, we're recording this earlier than usual. It's like still, yeah.
No, it's no excuse. I'm just stupid.
You're not stupid.
It's just Some freestyle memeing, you know?
Is this correct, Mr. Oldback?
It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. Almost too much for my little heart to handle. You mean you were a fan of the victim? Look, everyone is crazy over that in guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something. But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I've no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man, Juan Carita. Sure, they're like the exact same age,
But those two are the same age.
he just looks ancient compared to the other. Anyways, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Very well. Please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder.
Leave it to me, Edgy Poo.
What you witnessed.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. But since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was some guard, mad on guard, who was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. So Mr. Ngard came out from the victim's room. See, it has to be him. He's the murderer. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Okay. So, anything jump out, or do you want to press everything?
Alright, I assume press about wanting to check out something.
Yeah, because like when
Press that, and then press the thing about when she says that he came out. Would be the two.
I agree.
See if she gives us anything further.
something you were interested in, and just what was that?
The hot gossip. It's not some little thing I can go around telling everyone, you know. It's top secret between me and Juan. Oh, and Edgy Poo, of course. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended to her testimony later.
Looks like we shouldn't force it right now.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Alright, so put a button in that later. And now go to when he comes out.
This one, right?
This was on guard. Yeah, that, and then the next one.
Who in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say.
Sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny.
The man that came out of Juan's room. It was...
He was.
Yes, he was.
I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud. I'm just a girl.
Oh, and I wouldn't give to have Francisca's wit right about it.
I guess I could tell you since you was such a bad boy anyway.
You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yesy.
Really?
Annoying brat, when I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
Why do I get a sense of déjà vu? Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. The person's face, what the person was carrying, the person's clothes.
When in doubt, go for the face.
Yeah. Probably that is the most relevant, but the others are good questions as well.
Especially when before with Samurai, it's like, oh, it actually was just a costume walking by. So it's like, okay, did you actually see this person's face this time?
Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail.
You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look in his eyes and his effeminate lips. His right eye covered by silky hair, his sparkling, shining teeth.
His teeth were shining.
Well, he's shining all around in this week's pinup poster, dearie.
This week's pinup? Why do you... I mean, I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night.
What? The guard's face is the same no matter where it is. You know, you whippersnapper. So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just not important or relevant in any way?
It was not important, where it was very important. He has got hair over one face, yes.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if she's telling the truth, but...
Like, I mean, I don't know. Does it sound like
Yeah,
she's describing a mask or something?
Yeah. So in this case, I guess it wasn't important? Because I don't know if she's telling the truth, but with just what she gave us, we have nothing to contradict it yet, so...
Yeah.
So I guess not very important. And then we can instead ask about what he was carrying or something like that.
I guess it really wasn't that important after all.
Mr. Wright, do you know why we say time is valuable? If not, I suggest you learn. Wasted 3 minutes of this woman's youth. That's more valuable than gold to me.
Why do I suddenly feel old in the presence of her childish whining?
She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying.
That's bad for us, really bad.
But that's how the human mind is. It also has a tendency to jump off topic. She's strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she? But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right?
It's because you're not the one who asked to question her. Sweet old lady. I guess press it again and choose a different option.
Yeah, see if she gives us anything that seems useful.
What the person was carrying or the person's clothes? Which one do you guys want?
Oh. I mean, either. Whichever one you're feeling is carrying. It's like, I don't think there was like anything he would have took from the scene, so carrying, I don't think there would be anything.
So you want to do
Clothes, I guess. So if she says he wasn't wearing a samurai outfit, which is what he had on, and then he was found after and searched, so.
Sure. Police tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are, really, as if something like that matters.
But it does.
Now what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing, that racing jacket.
Ah, he was wearing that at the detention center, too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Right.
So, Mr. Wright, is this testimony just now important or relevant in any way? I mean, we know that he wasn't wearing that, so I would say it's important.
Yeah.
Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness please. Ah well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. He's wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show. Alright, now hopefully we have something we can prove, and maybe we just send the picture of the samurai outfit, or... I don't know.
That's what he was wearing, but it doesn't say he was wearing it.
I mean, they found the other thing in his pants, so...
Right.
Like, the button was found in the pants, so...
I don't know.
Yeah, it says it was found as a comma, so maybe this is the thing.
I would do picture and then button, but
Well, is
either
there a picture?
might
Because the
work.
picture is...
well, it's what he was wearing. So if you actually be like, this is what he had on.
Perhaps that would work. You want picture? Who agrees to picture?
It's all in Spookie's hands.
I mean,
Do you want picture or button?
I guess picture. I don't know.
However, this clearly reveals the contradiction, except it doesn't because the music didn't stop it. That sounds generic. So we'll do this again. Button? Objection! It was the button! This old bag.
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Do you know what this is?
Ah, it's button number 2 on the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-tat.
Wow, she really is a die-hard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. On Guard's body during a full body search.
See? It's button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal in guard.
It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai hakama pants.
See? And guard is the nickel samurai.
Witness! Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Matt On Guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
Ah, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiest dress, then maybe I would say to put up a wearing ridiculous looking outfit. You agree this outfit is hideous, right? I got a tape recorder stuck in my chest. Let me tell you, it's heavy, so heavy. I wish I switched to CDs ages ago. Dream aloud with kids out there, work, smile, face, don't you understand? Then take a good look in the mirror. Your clothes are about as interesting as documentary and curry. Maybe take a tenor of edgy poo, his style. Rat-a-tat-tat-tat. Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. On Guard, the man. Mr. On Guard, the nickel samurai. And when you think about it, they're really one and the same anyway.
Miss Old Bag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Edgy poo, do you think so too?
Well, it might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change.
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. All right, if you insist.
I should be the one sighing, not you. Who I saw.
And God, yes, now I remember. Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear this costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Huang.
I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Do you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? That's impossible. Don't be such a bad little boy thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, youngins today. I told you there's no way it was anyone else. How do you know that? Because I said so, and what I say is the truth.
Except you just lied. About what he was wearing and everything. At least she's just as delightful a witness as she was a year ago.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Mr. Wright, you may execute the witness.
Please do.
Who I saw. Anything jump out, or you want to press everything?
I mean, nobody wants to press everything, but we'll see if we have to. Okay,
Yeah.
She says it was the Nickel Samurai I saw, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket. Now he's not.
Not too long ago. Let me ask you this. When you were itty-bitty, what was your grand dream?
Huh?
What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper?
My dream, huh? Well, I, wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court. So what? Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court.
See? And look at where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you?
Well,
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? The now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past.
since when did court become theatrics over testimonies?
Where have you been, Phoenix? All that matters is that the man inside the costume. Isn't that enough? Is that man...
And why would that be?
That's why no one could see his face, of course.
There's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more.
You're such an annoying child, you know that? You disagree with everything I say.
Isn't that what you're always doing to me?
I got it. Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume.
Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show?
Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing.
And that included the Jammin' Ninja.
Of course it included him. That's why when God came out of dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought. I see. Well, anyway.
So let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai.
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
Can I throw in the towel yet?
You don't need to think too hard on this one.
Thanks, Mia.
There's a contradiction in her testimony, and it's setting you plain sight. The question is what that contradiction means for us.
Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay.
Thanks for that. I mean, your sister's life is on the line, but...
Yep.
Alright.
What do we got? Does anybody have ideas? She did say stabbing, but you're strangled, but I don't know if that, like, contradicts what she saw, because she didn't see. She's just saying that.
I mean, she didn't see either,
That's not what she saw.
Also, the fact that the knife has his fingerprints on it, but if he was in the costume, he would have gloves.
Right.
This is true, but he also used it to eat, so it would have it on there anyway, but...
Well, I don't know if we're saying that he used it to eat, or if he just took it. Oh, I said the same one from dinner, so I guess. But still, it would be like, you would think you have to wipe off your prints. Because you're wearing gloves now, you know.
So you want to say knife?
Yeah,
I guess we could try it and just see.
it's weird. Shot.
The music stopped. Please take a look at this.
Shanks her. Yeah, so it's a knife, big deal. Pulls out a bigger gun. No. Trying to scare me with that. I'll have you know it won't work.
No, that's not my intention at all.
That's a knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
Don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you two remember if Miss Old Bag is in any other game past this one?
I mean, do you really want to know?
Yes.
In the game. Yeah, she is. She does have an appearance in
Yeah, she does
at
appear
least.
one more game.
She has at least an appearance in at least 2 more games.
Oh, yeah. Got him. The second one, yeah.
And one is a blink and you miss it cameo, so you don't need to worry about that one. But
Okay, good.
she does indeed
Well,
show up in a greater Ace Attorney game somewhere.
Huh.
It's when she's murdered. Dun, dun, no.
I fucking wish.
Gumshoe
Anyway.
shoots her.
To defend Gumshoe, not to say that he didn't do it, but to say that it was justified.
Yes.
Justified
Yes.
homicide.
Justified, honest.
Your Honor, she was a bitch.
Be fair, Gumshoe's justified in killing a lot of people.
Yes.
There's a lot of people where it's like it was the heat of passion, you know. It's like he was driven to the edge by so many people.
Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I am driving at.
What are we driving at, and whose car are we driving?
If Mr. On Guard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off.
I mean, I guess if he's fumbling around
that
in his
is
hand,
true.
it
If he
would. But
murdered
if he just
somebody,
grabbed it and stabbed someone,
I don't know.
ooh, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do something like that.
However, there is one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show.
Why do you bring a knife?
Yeah. Strange. Anyway,
Which is why he took his gloves off.
But the murder still didn't take place. Or murder still did take place.
It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Yes, I have heard that before. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. The defendant went to the victim's room. He had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? I mean, yes, right, because that's what we were saying was not true before.
Yes, why would you bring your dinner knife with him?
So I guess
There
there
is
is
a
a contradiction.
It's-
This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you blabbering about?
You're the one who said it was premeditated. No.
Argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. On Guard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. The knife.
It's a knife.
This knife. This was used by Mr. On Guard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corrida.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing. If the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Glove marks?
What do you mean?
It should be glove prints.
Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. That brings
How
me
does
to...
bro eat with his knife that he's freaking got fingerprints all over it?
That brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us.
Order! Order, I say! Order in the court! Is this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing?
To hide the murder method, to frame Matt on guard.
To frame Matt on guard.
Yes.
Bingo.
Autopsy is always gonna find the murder method, so...
It's to frame my client, Mr. On Guard, of course.
To frame? No one would ever frame a samurai.
Only happened one other time? Oh my god, no way. Wow. If I had a nickel.
Nickel
aren't
Samurai.
The nickel. Oh my gosh. Wow. Aren't you clever? Anyway.
Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
We just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. If that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Witness!
Witness me! Looks like I made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy Poo?
I'm going to kill you, you old bitch!
Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but...
Are you saying you mixed up Mr. On Guard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV?
But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around in front of the doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai? Alright then, who were you waiting for then?
That's top secret to anyone outside of security. I'm feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Horida, am I correct, witness? The way you think, you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Amateur? Me? What am I amateur of?
Well, the bag was waiting around in front of the victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida.
Maybe Phoenix. Maybe the old bag was waiting around for that person.
The old bag. If that's who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Old Bay. You were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? Who could...
Adrian Andrews, because of the hot gossip.
Yeah.
Yep.
She seems to have it all together.
Who is this person?
This is Adrian Andrews, the lady we said was pretty before, Mr. On Guard's manager.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
judge.
This is, ha, I see. Sorry, I was reading it.
Yeah, he was reading it.
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing.
This manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews, without a doubt. The witness thought so as well.
Looks like he found me out. Well, that's fine. I can throw away the whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then. Witness? What in the world are you?
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
Pulls out a gun.
She has a gun in her
information.
hand right now.
Some very secret information from a certain source. That's how I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course. Well, what for? Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that. Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this, but I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information. Get ready. It's gonna take the winds out of you youngins.
Sure, we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old.
Why isn't it stopping? Oh god.
She was continuing.
Never
to fire.
stops.
Just glitches out and stays for the rest of the
Rapid fire.
game. Secret information.
And guard is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So, to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan.
Is there like a delay or something? Do we need to like pause and like,
Yeah.
rejoin?
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
She just can't think. She's old. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay? And it sent his manager. What a distasteful topic for this court. What? Nobody's above gossip. Isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
Never heard that one before.
Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter and found that the truth of this article proposes is, in fact, baseless gossip.
But should this be true, then it proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful. The old bag seems rather excited right now.
Right, guard is nothing but your average foul-blooded youth.
Well, as the old saying goes, you've got to burn old bags with fire. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone.
Pulls out a flamethrower and just executes the old lady.
Good.
In front of everyone.
Finally.
Want to press everything, or did something jump up?
Gotta remember what I even read, so.
Yeah, same.
You.
Maybe something.
Kind of funny to be like, it's top secret when we're talking about the gossip article, but.
Yeah, which was in this camera.
What would it be?
I guess press
Like
that
it's-
maybe,
yeah.
about being top secret. See if she gives up more info.
Wait!
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Huh? Oh, well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. Secret. Even if you drilled a hole into my brain, you'd never find out.
How in the world did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? Press further, present evidence, or wait and see.
Press her further. Why is she withholding evidence from the court? She can't do that.
You don't be a good girl and tell me where you got this secret information. You won't get to go home today.
I'll kill you. Edgy Poo, what are you doing? Help me.
What do I have to do with this?
Just do this for me. You'll get your reward.
I don't want your reward, but you don't leave me with much choice. The witness could have gotten her information from anywhere. It's even possible that this was spontaneously made up inside the witness's head.
Pictures of me on reckless blabbering.
As long as we don't know where this information came from, it's quite a waste of time to focus on this line of questioning.
I could obey, get her inside information. There has to be something I can use to figure it out. Sounds like
Okay,
just
I guess
another-
maybe this time we present the camera and be like, you stole this camera that had the lead in it. I guess is what we
Oh,
have
yeah.
to do.
It's like just
True.
another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it?
But you can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way.
So then she'll be forced to show the camera, and then we can see what pictures might be taken with it, and it'll probably blow the case wide open or something. Well, I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah, and when I find it, I'm going to press the heck out of it. So that's the hint that you must press it, and then you must send it. Let's go. Present evidence. I guess so no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Obey?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that.
Witness! I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it?
You thieving old bitch.
The investigative photographer, in quotations, a lot of heart.
Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing?
On that piece of
getting called.
paper. What'd you say?
I'm getting a call.
Okay, I will pause. On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
No, I said impressions.
Then... everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless?
Ah, that's it. That's the note.
No, you see, this is something completely different. This is a top secret list of my groceries to buy. Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note. Just a huge fan of Juan's, that's why. infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that Evelyn guard. She said so herself. And guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was really checking on what she had written. Veggie Poo, you believe me, don't you? Solely trying to help out like the angel I am. Only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
You really should come up with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose you could overlook this just this once. No, Your Honor, arrest.
She looks just like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? Pile on more pressure, or forgive her?
Pile on more pressure. Fuck that bitch.
Never give up. Never surrender.
If I lit up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness, you said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from a terribly lonely trash can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it.
Piece of damn it.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
Angriest he's ever been. Miss Old Bag.
Yes.
I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. Show this again.
Camera itself.
Miss Old Bag, that note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
A camera?
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, my sweetie $1,600 camera disappeared on me.
Why, witness! That's grand larceny! No, what is it, Gramps?
If you have the note, then it is only logical that you have the camera too.
Yeah, looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for?
That's...
What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you, I fall in love and borrow things from people. I think your definition of borrow is a little off. It's that woman's business card, and that's what I noticed it said. Slimebag celebrity photographer extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. A professional security guard is my business to know these things. For the chair! Elf, arrest this woman. Check this camera's photos, hurry! We must examine them at once. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There is only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
The rest are selfies. He's presented to the court. This is the Nickel Samurai.
No, it isn't.
See, I told you, that's the guy I saw. Who's the one who was not lying earlier about this matter?
Picture taken in the hallway right after the murder.
Literally doesn't even fit him. Or them.
What does this all mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo, by itself, does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Ongard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume.
That's just the case, then. This Nickel Samurai is...
Start doing the thing.
Yeah.
The defendant.
Let me look at the picture real quick. So we can
He's a
clearly
bit of a
see
short
that,
stack, is he not?
Yeah, the length.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to see past some of these. It's not like that the other case where we thought the same thing, but it wasn't. But this time, I think we got him.
If only there was a character who described herself as a physically small and meek woman. No. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly.
No, you fucking
I am
dumbass.
ready to indict this man. Final comments, Mr. Wright. Court will consider them before we close. You agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client? Of course I don't agree.
This photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy.
I mean, if you blow it regardless.
There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took. There's nothing strange with
Something
it.
strange with it.
Something strange. And this pants of theirs.
Yeah.
The legs are gone, Sergeant Dan.
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right?
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree there's nothing strange with this photo.
Okay, overruled.
See, everyone should agree with me, and I'm most certainly blind. There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster.
Bunk with a bunker buster? Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright? ALF sees him.
Anyway, please take a look at the photo one more time.
If he really believes you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct?
Yep.
Oh, wow. If you find something wrong with this photo, I can't let this chance go by. Where the heck did she take this photo from anyway? Saw a lot of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange? His legs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get a load of this.
Huh? I'd like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't.
And what does that mean?
The costumed person in this photo could not have been Mr. On Guard.
What is the meaning of this?
I wonder if you would care to elaborate, with actual facts, that is.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of the Hakama.
His socks? You can see his socks? Why does he not wear shoes?
Because he's indoors, exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. There is only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant.
How tall are you, old bag?
Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is usually calm today.
Even with the old
Unusually.
bag here? That's strange.
He's just letting the trial run itself. As if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't damaged his case at all?
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? Tell me how to feel. The person in this photo is not Madam God. And everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right. I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on Guard. In that case, Who is this a photo of?
I mean,
Boy.
that's the prosecution's job, but okay.
Right.
Who's the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
I would assume it was the short lady that was supposed to be in there.
Yeah. Oh god, I want to say his little bag so bad.
Yeah, but...
It was Maya Fey. I indict her, which means the police have to go find her.
4D chest. Chest, but he's like failing miserably at it.
Now, Mia is the 4D chest, but no. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah, why is he so calm? Why are you so freaking out about how calm he is? He's just doing his job.
Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph?
We gotta start on this evidence
Adrian
part.
Andrews.
Yeah.
Way over here.
It was Celeste Impax. She wasn't dead. Adrian Andrews.
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's so... Oh man, she's short. I can say it. There's 2 SHs in a row. It freaked. Broke my
She
brain.
sells seashells by the seashore.
Yeah. And she can freely move in and out of Mr. On Guard's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. On Guard that night.
How does that all add up?
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. On Guard's fingerprints all over it.
If that was used as a murder weapon, except we already know it wasn't the murder weapon. Okay.
It's okay, the judge just doesn't need to know it. Why would he need to know the facts?
He's just here for the ride.
Yeah, he just slams his gavel and says, guilty or not guilty. That's all.
Yeah.
And is aloof.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, Wright?
I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corrida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Order, order, order! Looks like this trial has hit the most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
this court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. Verdict cannot be passed until first hearing her testimony. I mean, she found the body. We should have heard her to begin with.
Yeah. Alright, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day.
One more day. Ah! If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya...
Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court. Wait and see or raise an objection.
Raise an objection. Be like, get that lady in here now.
Yeah, immediately. She's up to something, I can smell it.
Yeah.
That guy, she's a flight risk. We get her in here now before she bails. Now then.
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
No, I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she's not...
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial.
Edgeworth is just too broad here. It's like, oh, you want it done now? Okay, I'm just gonna instantly go all out with it.
And the funny thing is, it's like he doesn't know about the kidnapping yet, does he? Unless Umshu told him. So it's like he's just being a bro without realizing that he's being a bro.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he's thinking a power move.
cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Unexpected development. I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
What do you mean by that? That she's already waiting in the prosecutor's lobby.
That Mr. Phoenix Wright would slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all. Happening according to plan, even if Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
All according to Kakako.
What? He's playing the logic chess.
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby. She is the next witness.
Everything was planned out in advance by that man.
Somehow, I knew there was no way Edward could overlook Miss Andrews.
I mean,
Now
she
he no
found the
longer
body and
cares about-
already came up like
Yes.
3 times.
Now
Like,
that-
I mean, of course she was gonna be summoned. He's just doing the Phoenix strategy. He's just bluffing right now to make it sound like, oh yes.
Yep. Looks like this battle is far from over.
Exactly.
Very well. I'll call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. A slide is calling my name. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
Edgy wants slight time.
Bailiff, get me down from here.
It'll be continued.
Put me up in my high chair. It's time for lunch.
Bring me my bib.
Oh, guess we'll split that here. So everyone, if you enjoyed that, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
I have nothing to add. Goodbye.
Bye.